Hello everyone, welcome to the Indie Informer Plays. It is my Friday stream. I am the Indie Informer, and today I'm playing Tavern Talk. This game just came out yesterday. I'm very excited to jump in. I have done a preview of this game if you wanted to check out a little bit about what it is before we jump into the stream. Because the stream is a little packed. We've got a lot to do, and it's not just going to be playing Tavern Talk. We are going to get to that in just a second. I'm going to leave it on this lovely opening menu here. It is, I love this. This is a great look. I'm such a sucker for hand-drawn games. Everybody knows that. Roger says, hello, hello. Welcome in, Roger. Let's get to all the things I have to get through because I'm gonna forget, and I want to remember first and foremost to shout out my indie enthusiasts who make a lot of this possible. Thank you so much to Jawar, hello, which I hope to see in the chat soon, and Zachary Pliggy. Y'all are the best, but not the only people who help this stream go. People like Roger, who are in my video supporting tier, choose the game I'm going to play each week, and they chose Tavern Talk even though there was a lot of competition this week. So I don't know when I'm gonna get the time to play everything else, but Tavern Talk is the game for today. Before we jump into Tavern Talk though, I have some special fun news. I got a reach out from the team behind Kamaeru, a Frog Refuge, which came out June, I want to say 8th. So it was all during Summer Game Fest. I think it dropped during the Wholesome Showcase. Don't quote me on that if that's wrong, but it happened during Summer Game Fest. So it's been a wild couple of weeks. I've got all my preview stuff up on the site as we speak. I'm done with my previews. I'm very happy to have been able to share all of this with you, to be able to go. It was an amazing experience. I hope you all liked it. But I didn't get a chance to play some of those shadow drop indie games that happened during the show. So I had the team reach out, and I was very excited to work with them to do a giveaway. So I have 5 codes for Kamaeru, a Frog Refuge, to give out. And I was puzzling over how to do this, and I thought, you know what? Tavern Talk is going to be a game with a lot of decisions to be made. So if you are interested in a free code for the full game of Frog Refuge, during the stream, when I say chat, I need your help, and I ask you for a decision, I'm going to give a code to the first person who gives their decision on whatever I'm asking about, who hasn't already gotten one. So Roger already, I know you're gonna, you're a super fast typer, speedy. He's gonna get in there. He's gonna get his opinions out. But if Roger has already won a code, then it doesn't matter how fast he is, the next person is going to be able to win that code, and so on and so forth. So stick through the entire stream, and if you want to grab a code for that, and there are 5 of those. But even before we do that, keep that in mind. I've got a couple more things that came through my week just to brighten it up even more than it already was. So I would like to, first, let's start with the bad news. First, okay, hold on. I have something to show you. Okay, everyone, look at this. Okay, do we see this? Do we see this creature? Okay, look at this creature. Look at its face. This little creature face. Okay, it looks real cute, doesn't it? Okay, here we go. This is Noodles, my cat, for anyone who's not regularly a watcher. I would also like to point out my keyboard, which I greatly love. Anyone notice anything missing on this keyboard? Yeah. So at some point last night, Noodles, who likes to chomp on my keys, managed to grab a key off my keyboard, and now I don't know where it is. So I am missing a key off of my keyboard. That's the bad news. And that little creature down there is our culprit. So stay tuned to find out if I ever find it again. That's the bad news. We're getting it out of the way. Next up, good news. Throughout the week, I've had some fun mails come through, and I'm going to show you one of my favorites. Look at him! Look at this cute little plushie. This is Smushi from Smushi Come Home. It actually came out last year about this time. It's adorable. Go check it out. It's on Makeship, which does a lot of really good indie plushies. They have a plushie for when I was looking at Kamaeru, a Frog Refuge. They have a plushie for the frog. And I'm like, do I need another? Because I just got one this week, but I don't know. Maybe I need another. So, okay, that's Smushi. He's going to help us today. And I'm very excited to have this. And then another thing that came in that I knew was coming, but totally lost track of it during Steam Next Fest, Summer Game Fest, all of this jazz, was this box. Can you see that? And it's marked saying Tiana's room, and I was like, what the heck? Why? Who's Tiana? Did I accidentally get someone's box? No, this is the mailer for Simpler Times, which also came out during Steam Next Fest. Another one of those shadow drop games. It was on the list of things I could have played today, but we are going to get to that at some point. But I wanted to share with you the unboxing of this unexpected, sort of expected box. So let's see what's inside. I don't know if y'all can't really see the unboxing process here. It's a big box. Okay, first look. A lot of peanuts. A lot of packing peanuts, everybody. I see first this kind of pink thing. We have a Simpler Times magic pencils for all occasions. Oh my gosh, you guys, they're colored pencils. So now I can do art. Perfect. Carry those around. Okay, I'm gonna try to angle this so y'all can see something coming out here. My cats are gonna have a great time with these packing peanuts. What are you? Congrats on the thing you did. That's for everybody out in the chat. This is a happy Friday stream. We're celebrating getting through the week. Congrats on the thing you did. Oops, I accidentally pushed a button. Nobody noticed. Nobody panic. It's all okay. We didn't start the game. That would have been bad. Let's see. Oh, there's more under here. Hold on. I've got a nice big clipboard. It says Simpler Times. Very important. I don't have a clipboard. I don't know. How many of you out there have clipboards? Like, legitimately. Like, it's just a thing that I had at school, and I don't remember them ever being in my life afterward. Okay, I don't know where to put it, so I'm putting it back in the box. Hold on. Congratulations on the thing you did. No timer, no combat, no failing, just vibes. That is Simpler Times. Oh, and now this is paper to go with my colored pencils, so I can be artistic if I want. I will not force you to see my art. I can do this for you, so you don't have to see my horrendous drawing skills. What else there's something else in here. I'm literally like swimming through the packing peanuts to check this. Y'all, are you ready to see what is the next thing in this box? I am so excited by this. I was gonna go out and buy this, so. Simpler Times Chill Vibes vinyl. Hell yeah. You can see everything here. I think that they are selling this on I Am 8-Bit. So you can go check this out. I am really tempted to stop the stream and just go downstairs and listen to it because that's where my record player is. Let's see. It's Simpler Times Meditative Maroon Vinyl. Music by George Pandrea. Album art by Laraban and Dragos Matkowski. Oh, that is fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's anything else swimming around in this box. Hold on. Okay. I believe that is the end of our unboxing for Simpler Times. Again, that is out. It came out during Summer Game Fest. Go play it. It's fun. If you don't know exactly what you're getting into, they have a demo up right now. You can go check it out for free. Oh my gosh, my cats are getting really excited about the box and the packing peanuts. So I need to hurry up and close this so that I don't have packing peanuts all over my desk. Run! Get it out of sight! Did I get everything back in there? Okay. No, there's nothing happening. Hi, Rufus. How are you? Hello, my Rufus. Are you going to try to jump all over the place? Okay. So, yes, Simpler Times. You can go get that vinyl for yourself. You can go pick up the game. I'm excited to play it. Is there anything else I need to do? Let me check my notes before... Oh, no! There's Rufus, everyone. There he goes. He's going to go check out what's in the box. He's going to go see what Smushi is doing. He's going to... Oh, no, this is going to be a problem. Do I have to hide this box, chat? Is that going to be a problem? Rufus. You don't need it in this box. So just know, in the background, there's tension. If you see packing peanuts fly behind me as I am trying to play Tavern Talk, it's my cats. It's my cats being wild. But they're having a great time. I'm having a great time. This is going to be a fun Friday stream. Once again, I am giving away Kamaeru a Frog Refuge codes as I play through Tavern Talk. There's 5 codes ready to go. All you need to do to pick one up for yourself is answer when I ask chat, what do we think about such and such a decision? The first person who answers who hasn't already gotten a code is going to get a code. I will send those out to people after the stream so that I'm not pausing every 2 seconds. I think that is it. So let's go ahead. Oh, Rufus is gonna jump. Watch. Are you ready? No, he just sat down. He's just a cat. Are you just a cat? Yeah, you're a good baby. Okay. He's gonna disrupt me, I know it. He's got some sort of mischief in his eyes. First part of the stream is over with. If anybody has any questions about Summer Game Fest and what it's like going, or the things that I previewed, go ahead and throw out any questions or any comments or anything you want in the chat. It's gonna be a fun time. But let's head into Tavern Talk, the star of the show. I am starting a new game for everybody, so you're starting with me, we're starting out fresh, we are entering our tavern together. Select my pronouns are going to be she, her.
Once upon a time in a world far, far away, in a realm ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia, not that far away, there was a tavern. My tavern.
I'd go to that tavern. It's a good looking tavern.
A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
Yo, you don't want to be asking that question. This game's gonna take a dark turn. Okay, what do we got here? Hello, friend. Hiya, Innkeep. How's it going? Fine and dandy? Can't complain. Oh, I'm the Innkeep. Should I have my voice? Or should I be a voice? Valley Girl voice, maybe? Who knows? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? Okay, so this is Fable. All fine and dandy? Yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove, and then replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome. Did it? No, but I gotta take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same Ermathine Hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so. Sounds very exciting? Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy. Very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There's various types of nuts, walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I'm allergic. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all, but does that count as an adventure? No. I think it counts as a mistake. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice. Oh, no. I have a sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. That's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. Like a bland soup. Oh, y'all, if you ever get into this situation where you feel like your life is a bland soup, go out there and have an adventure. So a classic case of boredom. I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. Been there. Been there. I think we've all been there. I'm kind of ready for the next week to be that, though, because I've had a lot of adventures and a lot of excitement over the past couple of weeks. I'm ready to just sit down on the couch and not think about anything for a bit. You know what I mean? But if you are not having a particularly fun time, I hope you're having a good time on this stream. I hope that you are enjoying this time together, this adventure between the two of us. You go out there and do something you thought you'd never do. Have you tried visiting a circus? Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Okay, I think this is going to be the first. Chat, are you ready? Are we visiting a circus? Or are we putting some zest in the soup? What do you think? What's our best advice for this poor, bored elf? I assume she's a wood elf, but you know what they say about assuming. Okay, Roger is first. He says circus. So let's get her to go to a circus. Also, Roger has won a code for Kamaeru of Frog Refuge with his speedy typing. So I will send that to you afterwards. Actually, I'm gonna look, pen, I'm writing your name down, Roger, so I know that you are getting a code. Roger. Code. Got it. Well, perhaps you could find something fun there. I'm not into the whole circus thing. Clowns scare me. I always think they have ulterior motives. The way they look at me with their empty eyes and weird smiles. Ugh, scary. Right? Clowns. Not a thing I enjoy. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing. But what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live the same green soup of routines. Roger. Roger says, that's my middle name, Speedy Typer. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to the song I started writing. I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph, resting by the lakes. That sounds like a good song opening to me. Oh, really? You think so? Well, perhaps it has a nice flow to it. But nothing actually happens in it, because all I do is sit around and wish for things to happen. I don't even know what nymphs do. I've never met one. Taxes, maybe? Do nymphs do taxes? That would be amazing. I would hire a nymph to do my taxes. No, I don't think so. I would love to sing about the exciting, magical things I encounter. But, to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. We've unlocked character information, everybody. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer you didn't. Okay. Maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. Why would I ask for the usual? Obviously, she wants something different in her life, but okay. This is going to be the tutorial. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thanks, Fable. Rude. It's my favorite. Always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake. I would like to be a feather-light nymph floating on the waves. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Both? Good answer. But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering. I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Yes. Let's tutorial this, everybody. Are you ready? What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Look at Andu! Andu is my favorite. He's just my little garbage bale. Yes, he is. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Hello, Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Andu is cute, Roger. He's the cutest. Look at his little face. He's like, no thoughts. Just eat. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Okay, there are my recipes. There's the order. We want the Swift Strike. Oh, you pinned my order. I did. If I want to look for specifics, I checked my detailed notes to keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with a sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Okay. So, Swift Strike is what we need. That's this one right here. Be a leaf on the wind with the Swift Strike. This must have for any dexterity devoted adventurer. Grants you agility, speed, and remarkable accuracy. Oh, and a tasty drink. With an order this delicious, you'll exceed any dwarf skill count in no time. That is a nice reference, everybody. Let's draw that recipe. Okay. How do I actually use my chalk? There we go. Okay, so Swift Strike requires dexterity. So when I hover over the 5 ingredients, the bottle that has that ingredient, it's like skill ingredient. I don't know if dexterity is really an ingredient, but maybe they bottled dexterity. I don't know. So what we really want here is essentially 3 chunks of dexterity. It seems fairly easy. Let's find out. Okay, I'm going to pick up... Wait, did I want that one? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, dexterity. It's the one with the feather. That makes sense. I'm going to pour enough, and you can see it starts to go... Once it hits that second ring, first ring, second ring, you can kind of see where it is on this meter on my left here. No, I'm not in the way. I'm good. I've managed to place my face exactly where I wanted it to be. But this one requires all 3. So, okay. I've done it. Does it need a little brain power? It looks like it needs at least 1 intelligence. So let's see if I messed this up. I'm gonna come over here. It automatically tips, so you gotta be careful about that. Okay, and I need defense. It looks like as well, 1 defense. So let's go down to defense. Be a little careful with this. Okay. Look at Andu lets you know what recipe you have done. You have completed it successfully. That is the drink. We don't need to hold. Okay, we're gonna finish the drink. I think that's it. I think we're ready. Everybody ready? Let's try this. We made our first drink, everybody. First step on a long road. Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe. But how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but what? Never mind. Hello, friend. You just kind of slid in there, huh? How can I help you? Like your hair? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure. Whatever. Okay, spoken heart. Let's look it up in our recipes. Spoken heart. Sweet and sparkling in taste, the spoken heart will bring your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words will work wonders in boosting your persuasive abilities. Charismatic boost, great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. Okay, let's put that up on the board here. Okay, we're gonna need charisma is gonna be a big part of this, obviously. So we're gonna need 3 charisma. Let's see if I don't accidentally mess this up. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna become really good at this and be able to do the right exact amount, but I'm afraid of going over. What else do we need? It looks like we need a little bit of strength and a little bit of defense. So let's do a little bit of strength. And a little bit of defense. Spoken heart. Thank you, Andu. Oh, you're such a good Andu. Okay, let's finish the drink. Oh, wait. I've just seen there's an option to pet Andu. Let's do that. So cute. Oh, look at his little eyeballs. They glisten. Oh, you guys. Now I have to pet Andu every time because he's such a good kid. I don't, well, actually, dragon? Maybe he's a little baby dragon? I don't know what he is. He's adorable. I didn't know you could pet Andu either. Now, maybe I'm doing it again. Maybe it wasn't a part of the demo and they were like, they got so much feedback about how cute Andu was. They just wanted to. Okay, we're bartending, everybody. We're very serious bartenders. We need to give a drink to the patron. Let's do it. That's a nice looking drink. This should be digestible, maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Well, we helped a person. Oh, we've unlocked a rumor. Song of bones and water. Interesting. That'll become interesting later. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people don't seem to have the courage. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't it be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong in the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. They could be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. Oh, poor Fable. You can do it. I believe in you. What if... It's wrong to leave, though. What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Go out, Fable. Enjoy life. Quest. We just learned about a creature with bones and water. Oh, okay. That's a werewolf? Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment, Innkeep? Last time I checked. Humph. With whom do I have the pleasure? My name is... I'm going to call her Carolyn, but that is not how you say that name. I'm fairly certain. Carolyn? I'm calling her Carolyn. Sorry. You can call me... Oh. Care or Lynn? I couldn't care less. They anticipated that I wouldn't be able to say this name, so... Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn? What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? Lynn? You do the thing with the quest, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No quest for me, but I may have one for you, or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tregern, terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart. The whole program. A werewolf? Rumor unlocked. That's news to me. Listen, me too. I didn't see one in almost a decade. That was far south in Erove. These names are gonna get me, y'all. Been wondering if it's the same one just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. Y'all, that's a reference. Give me the one with the vampires. I think so. Nah, that just splits society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire. Chat, if anybody's in the chat, let me know. Team werewolf, team vampire. That's gonna get you a code if you answer. Which one are you, Innkeep? In general, which creature do I enjoy better? Or for that specific reference? I think I'm gonna go in general. I enjoy vampires. I like stories of vampires better. Roger says lol, neither. Well, Roger, you're already getting a code, so it doesn't matter. Let's go with Team Vampire. So you're into the fangs, are you? An innkeeper never tells. You little rascal. I like you. Thank you, Lynn. Likewise. What about you? Vampires. Yeah, Team Vampire. Why? The wolves are too close to my kin, and yeah, I'd rather stay away from them. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon, which I can't figure out how else to pronounce that name but Dragon, but like an Uncle Dragon who looks like a werewolf. Come on now. Someone wasn't thinking when they named that guy. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know? Hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah. That hag had it coming. Go, Lynn. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down for a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's southern werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works. On any dog, trust me. Okay. Good to know. Are y'all, like, she looks like she knows what she's talking about, but like, if I'm in the situation with a werewolf, I'm not sure I'm gonna try the fetch approach. I appreciate having it in my arsenal if I need it. Good to know. Thanks, Lynn. It's not that hard. It's either Carolyn, or Lynn. Gotcha, Lynn. Alright, Chief. You got a name, or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Ooh. Do we have a mysterious backstory? Or do they just not want to force anything on us? Maybe. Well, Innkeep. Then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me. Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. Okay, this is the first time we haven't had a specific name for our drink. Let's see what we've got. Frosted Lagoon protects you from any... Okay, so this is a lot of defense. She wants strength. Spoken Heart, we already have. That's intelligence. This one, Southern Brawler, looks like what we need. The Southern Brawler is the perfect combination of offense and defense, dominated by the picante aroma of Ignis. This drink is served fiery hot or ice cold, depending on the kind of fight you are looking for. Okay, that looks like ours. Let's put it up on the chalkboard. It looks like we want a lot of strength, so let's do that. Get some 3 strength. 1, 2, and 3. We also want some defense, but not a ton. Just a little bit of defense. A splash of defense, if you will. And a little bit of charisma, it looks like. Okay, never hurts to have a bit of charisma. There we go. Southern Brawler, thank you, Andu. Does Andu need a pet for that, chat? I think Andu needs a pet for that. Let me know. And if you're not Roger and you answer, you're gonna get a code. There we go. Oh, good boy, Andu. Okay, let's finish this drink and see if that's what you wanted. A drink with 0 water, as requested. I sort of like... I know that this is not official. I don't know anything about this. But from what I have seen of this game so far, we are obviously knowledgeable about other things happening in the world. The developer likes to make some references. So I'm looking at this cup. It's smoking. It has got a particular kind of Greek look to it. It's got that nice laurel on it. And I'm wondering, is it a little reference to Hades? We got a little Hades reference in here? Who knows? Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Where will you head from here? Haps back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. I'm not a very good bartender if I didn't pick up on that particular signal. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. How do you have an undead snail? How does that even work? They don't have an exoskeleton. They were endoskeleton? Is that the opposite of an exoskeleton? Let me know in the chat if there's a word. Is it just like a shell? How do you know it's a snail? Okay. Undead snail. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Undead snails are the worst. Yeah, they are, Roger. Something like that. It's odd, isn't it? Resurrecting the dead? Certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there is not much use digging up the past. It's just gonna open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everybody willing to listen. Hump. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation, and I'm ending it. Alright, well then. If you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf. I do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back. I've decided she's a little Western, everybody. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them proper quests, right? Don't want them going to waste. Okay, let's tutorialize it. Fine, I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. This is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. Think the best next step would be sorting the matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over. Make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll be confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select the quill that quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Lynn. Put on my tab. That's not how that works. Good night to you. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Okay, so we're learning about a werewolf. Okay, so she's a Vokerkin? Which I'm assuming is a werewolf kid. She's some sort of dog kid. Told me about a werewolf who's roaming around, a potential threat. Werewolf Secrets is playing fetch. Okay, so we've got 3 here with werewolves. So these are obviously going to be things we want. So we'll put them on the paper. Nope. I'm dragging you. Go to the space I've dragged you to. There you go. And 3. So I guess once we get 3 different kind of rumors about the same thing, we can drag it all and then go to... Okay, complete the quest. Combine rumors to create your first quest. We did it. That is an excellent drawing. I love it. A werewolf on detours. A recitant dogkin passed by the Wayfarers Inn reporting a werewolf making their way up to the Triggen from a... That's exactly how it's pronounced. Sorry. They pose a potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Blofluff from this werewolf mayhem? Okay. We've got our first quest up on the board, everybody. Adventurers are going to come in. They're going to be excited. They're going to be... Andrew! We've got to make sure he's fed. Clean up the inn. Make sure everybody's ready to go to sleep for the night. Andrew's the best. Purple Plasmid, hello! Just joined a few minutes ago. How are you liking the game so far? I'm enjoying it a lot, Purple Plasmid. Are you enjoying the game? Have you played it already? I know it came out yesterday. And if you answer that question, that is a question that is now going to be eligible for a code for Kamaeru, a Frog Rescue. So, Purple Plasmid, if you enjoyed the game, let me know, and you'll get a code. Act 1, The Wayfarers Inn, Prelude to Bravery, the 58th of the Wake. Start the day. No, I haven't played it yet, but I like Coffee Talk and Valhalla, so I thought I might like it. Well, we've just started out on our quests. We're going to help this... Oh, she's picked it up, you guys. She picked up the werewolf one. I don't know if taking on a werewolf was what I was hoping she'd do her first try, but we'll do it. Purple Plasmid, you are going to get a Kamaeru, a Frog Rescue code. I'm going to put your name down so I do not forget, and I will send you that after the stream is done. So I hope you stick around and encourage people to answer questions in the chat, because I still have 3 more codes left. Okay, Fable. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Traegerin? Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you? Looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain. Woods even. Preferably one who is good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. Ah. I'm good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around woods. I know Fable. And maybe I want the quest. Just maybe? No, not just maybe. Since yesterday all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year and they're just collecting dust in your room. Dang, that's a good birthday present. I want silver arrows for my birthday. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. Then I have to fight the werewolf or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? What if I try to shoot it with my silver arrow? I miss and shoot a tree instead, and then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should just put the quest back then. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everybody. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Ah, maybe you will be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? Poor me. I'm not being very nice to Fable. In general? I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh. Well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves might not be the best muses, but it would make for a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Y'all, we've all been there. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from a bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes, epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amethyst Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. What? Chat? Let me know which one you like. Do we want to know about the Mary Morgan incident? The first encounter with the Hydra? Or why no one wants to spend time with her? Because we're spending time with her, you know? I don't know what a Mary Morgan even is. It's a capital. Go personal, says Time Glitch Hop. First time chatter. And winner of the next Kamaeru a Frog Rescue code. Time Glitch Hop. You're going to be getting a code after the stream. And we're going to go personal just for your vote. Uh-oh. Everybody else went Hydra, but then Roger changed his mind very quickly. Time Glitch Hop. I've written your name down. Time Glitch Hop says question mark, question mark, question mark. During today's stream, anybody who answers questions is going to be getting a free code for Kamaeru, a Frog Rescue. So you're getting that code after the stream. Congratulations. Didn't even know. He just wanted to come in here. Time Glitch Hop just wanted to be involved in the decision making. Didn't even know there was something to get. Okay, so let's go personal. Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whatever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once? I wish it had been just once. Seems like my whole life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous, or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. Oh, you're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories, they always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping Aramillis. Now guess what I spend the whole day afterwards doing. Weeping? Like a baby. All day long, when I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. Suddenly I felt all the sadness of the world rush over me, and I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was! Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. Oh, she looks so sad. I'm sorry, Fable. Okay, everyone else went for the Hydra. Let's go with that one. Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven. But I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amethyst Hydra. And I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around. And how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, "By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things as changing as Leviathan's sea." Man, why can't I talk today? All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea. I thought to myself, wow, the Amethyst Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left. And I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then, I couldn't take it anymore. I ran back, apologized, and begged it for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get some? Yes. Then you completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Wood halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. I suppose you have a point. Okay, what's a Mary Morgan? That was probably the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. Did we really have to talk about that? Only if you want to. Alright. But just because it's you. An adventuring party was on their way passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger, a merchant up in Tregarin. I'm gonna be able to say it. Tregarin recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure, yay! And no riddles to get confused about either. I was so excited, but also very, very nervous, so of course it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked through the forest. Of course, I didn't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I never got lost in the woods before. This time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing my ears. I felt dizzy. So for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. And the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of everyone of their gatherings. Am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. How can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? Hold on. What do we got? Time glitch. Hop says, blacks out. Got lost when she never does. Brought them to an evil ghost. Probably not a possession, but a possibility. Interesting. Good theory. You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I just seem to get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You'll have to find that out then. Okay, everyone. Try to grow your zucchini selves into great and glorious... I don't know. What's bigger than a zucchini? Pumpkins? Be a pumpkin, everyone. Like on a quest. For example. Don't you think I'm a little under-leveled? Do you think that will change by sitting around? Guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't, and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? What if I'm not? What if there's someone better? The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I'm a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. That's the spirit. Okay, Fable, a great gardener and future hero, charmer of nymphs, I'm going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes, good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity? If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen after all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Okay, y'all. Okay, chat. This is important. Everybody pay attention. Everybody get ready. We are going to decide the fate of our wood elf ranger friend. She's going out to encounter a werewolf. First adventure. She's nervous. We need to make sure she does right. Are we going to give her a potion that will give her dexterity to help her sneak through the woods and attack it? Are we going to give her a potion that will help with diplomacy to help give it a hug and talk through some of its problems? Like, what kind of potion do we want to give her for this quest? Do we think that she wants to like, what's going to be the best story? Obviously, she wants to go out there. She wants to be... Roger in the chat has said, and I quote, I mean, you know your community, right? Off with his head. Okay, so Roger votes off with the head. Time Glitch says, quick tangent. I'm not sure if this is an intentional choice or if the devs don't know anything about gardening, but zucchinis are annoyingly easy to grow. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. I'm really glad that we have had that. Maybe that goes in, maybe that's a deeper level to the metaphor. Maybe there's something about, maybe there's another thing about zucchinis in the grove. Maybe there's some kind of magic. Maybe it's the zucchinis are the bad guys. Maybe the zucchinis are actually the magical things that are possessing people. Time Glitch, you rip this right open. Okay, Purple Plasmid says diplomacy. So I'm gonna need Time Glitch or anyone else in the chat. Zucchini confirmed. Yeah. I'm gonna need a final vote. Is it going to be diplomacy or is it going to be off with their heads? Roger, you don't get your bloodthirsty ways this time. It looks like we are going with diplomacy. Okay, so we need to make a potion that is high in charisma, and we've already done this with the... Not the Southern Brawler, that's a very different thing. Spoken Heart. Spoken Heart was our ability to boost sincerity, confidence, and heartfelt words. Roger. I mean, I guess we can do that too. Not on brand, but sure. Oh no, Roger. Okay, we're smoking with our hearts. We're heart-spoken. Andu is going to help us out. We have to do 3 charisma. Here we go. 1. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Just pour it straight through. 1, 2, and 3. We did it. Okay. Now we need a little bit, just a tiny, tiny bit of attack. Just a splash. And we need just a splash of defense. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. We have a spoken heart, everybody. We are going to see if they can talk the werewolf out of attacking and eating people. You can just feed that potion down Ando's throat and start over. Time glitch. She needs to get people to like her and get some self-esteem. You know, good arguments. Let's, you know, do you really need people to like you if you chop their heads off, though? Okay, let's give her this drink. Spoken heart. Hopefully we've not just killed our... we've not just killed our elf friend. Okay, this should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. Barming. No, wait, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in Tregerin. I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday, and how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking quests, so I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magic properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us? Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's very thoughtful. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in the next few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Oh, of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. I hope Fable will be alright. I hope they don't run into a clown? Why would they run into a clown? Or maybe they should. They could become friends. Fable, the mighty hero, and her best friend, the magical clown. Doesn't that sound good? No. Oh, hey friend. What's up? How you doing? You again. Me again. And who are you? Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, yes. I get it. Time glitch asks, is Fable non-binary? Is they? Dang it, I didn't pay attention either. If Fable is non-binary, I apologize. Could you try being more specific? That spoken heart one tasted fine. Thank you. Okay, we're making another one. We are good to go with the spoken heart. I love that they came back and then like, it's fine. I like the spoken heart. I like the nice heart drink, please. Okay. We just did this, so we should be able to get this going. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Done. Little bit of attack. I wonder what would happen if I tried doing things out of order. If I did like defense and attack at the bottom. Let's give them what they wanted. A spoken heart just for you. Maybe it'll help you find more words. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Charming. I love how we just have like a tentacle plant on the left there. I don't know where we got that, but it's good environment. Oh. Oh. You got a little, something there. Careful, you'll step on my cape. Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Not another one of those empty blabblers. I can confidently say I'm all but empty. That's what they all say. Seems they've given you more dialogue options than most, but that doesn't convince me just yet. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Of course not. Probably forgot to give you enough intellect. Wouldn't surprise me if there actually was a brain inside that skull. I'm sure there is. Have you checked? No, but I can assure you I'm different from your average background character. Sure. Oh, that is weird. I would in any other game be an NPC. I must agree, you look much more delicious than they usually do. Thank you. Though, I should let you know I'm not on the menu. Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky. I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? What thing? Ah! My cape! Your cape? It's not his cape. That green fella on his shoulder is an ooze, or what's left of it. And the rest of it is on you? Aye. Pretty tough to clean off. May I ask how that happened? You just did. Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for a story in your names? Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No. But I shall tell it to you. I don't know why that caught me so off guard, but it really did. What a stupid... It's like a dad joke. The vampire just told a dad joke. Okay. No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick de Coute de Sang. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle. Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite. I'll look for something with red in it. Okay, attack is our reddest drink? So I guess I'm giving him a Southern Brawler. It doesn't seem to fit him that much, but it is red. We are going to give him... I'm going out of order this time. He needs a little defense. Just one. Okay. Charisma, just a little bit. One charisma. Don't go overboard. Okay. And then attack. 1, 2, and 3. We did it. It doesn't matter which way you put the potion together, as long as it's got all the ingredients necessary. Oh no, I forgot to pet Andrew. No, I need to go back. Take your drink. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you kindly. That looks delicious. It also tastes delicious. Very live. Maybe as a chaser, you could let me have a bite. No. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frost Grip. Nice to meet you. Yeah, skip. Just serve me something strong. She skipped my dialogue, everybody. She skipped my dialogue. Oh no, time glitch Hop says Andrew will remember this. I'm sorry, I'll pet him twice next time. Serve me something strong, something that feels durable, tough, like a mountain or the caves of Ur. One of those frosted lagoons looks close enough. Coming right up. Okay, new drink, everyone. We haven't made a frosted lagoon before. So let's check it out. We have, it is very strong in defense. The frosted lagoon protects you from any physical and spiritual harm, cools you down on even the hottest of summer days. It even offers additional UV protection. What more could you ask for? I need it. That is, I mean, I cool down easily, so I don't want a frozen drink, but the UV protection would be a lot of help for me. Okay, it looks like we need 3 defense. So here we go with that. That should be 1, 2, 3. Good job. 1 attack. And 1 charisma. Nope, nope, nope. That's not what we want. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna feed it to Andor and try again. Here you go. Oh, all over your tummy. Okay. 3 defense. And we fed him. Andor is gonna be so happy we fed him. It's all gonna be okay. 1 attack. And 1 charisma. Stupid dexterity. Always getting in my way. Okay, we've made the Frosted Lagoon. Let's see. I want to see what it comes in. Oh, that's a cool looking cup. A taste of her just for you, valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. So will this dragon grow up to be uber powerful with all these potions we feed it? Roger, we don't think about that. We don't think about the harm we might be doing in the future. Just so cute he is right now. I see you're many things but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it. So, Rhea, Kyle, what about the ooze-filled story? Fine, guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me deep in the mountains of Dolvimir, with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. I was mining me own business, digging for the good stuff, you know. Hit a gold vein earlier and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big pile of gold. Then suddenly this big ooze comes along and slurp. Gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now. It's nearly sunrise, and the sun kills you? Oh, right. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but that ooze slurped me gold. I had to do something. So I took me shovel and dug and hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing. So, did you dig out your gold? Silly food, she dug out me. Okay, I understand. I see what's happening here. And guess what he was clinging onto? The gold? Oh yes, a big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Barovia. And perhaps it can even get me a dandy new cape. What is the setting for Strahd, the vampire, in D&D? It's really close to that, is it not? Like, it's not exactly the same, but I think it's like Barovia. Like, did they get that close to the D&D setting? Barovia, okay. And perhaps it can get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. Ah, we did? Please allow me to question. What was the deal again? Roger says, have to head out. Great stream. Have a great weekend, all. Roger, we hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy all the, I hope, naps that you get to take, but probably all the activities you get to do with your kids. Barovia is, Time Glitch says Barovia is the D&D setting, I believe. So yeah, they're really close. They're towing that line. I love it. So Barovia is the D&D, and Barovia is this particular gentleman's land. I get you to Barovia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return I get the gold. But what about my cape? Where did you last see your cape? Don't even bother, it's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here, fought cursed chests, many-eyed monsters, and undead goons, and I started to wonder where in his life did this man put his cape. Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put my capes? Where? In a wardrobe. Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? Narnia. Good reference. There's just a lot. If you're paying attention, there's a lot of fun little references sprinkled in throughout. What? No. Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you. We could? Phenomenal. I could put out a quest for you, but we need a little more information. Good luck with that. First, I need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strut in Baruvia. Lord Strut in Baruvia. It's like, it's got real, like, okay, you can put your name on it, but just change it a little bit. Energy here. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course I can't find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody often. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course. Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? My wedding. Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape to show how important she was to me. Evelyn, the vampiric Countess Evelyn residing in Kamaeru Castle? That would be her. Congratulations. Are you still married? Of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape! Ah, rats. Here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little mean, vicious, beautiful beast, her, that thief of thieves, robbed me of my most precious possession. Wouldn't that be her heart? No. I had that taken out centuries ago, but my cape? I could never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. Perhaps, innkeeper, that's your name, right? Sure. No. Sure, no. Do we get to pick a name, do you think? Or are they just gonna keep calling us innkeep? Let's see what happens if we go with no. Oh, my deepest apologies. What is it then? I don't think it's time for that. Names are valuable currency after all. I don't think your name is literally innkeeper. Yeah. Okay, for some types indeed. But you must be so mysterious to a new friend. All my friends call me innkeeper. In that case, I'll not disrespect your wishes. Well then, innkeeper, what do you think? Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up a search right now. So, where could a brave adventurer find Kamaeru Castle? Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn, Queen of Darkness, Temptress of Men, Flamenco champion of 1467. Flamenco is a hell of a dance. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But beware, she bites. And she may be invisible now? Alright, I think we got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure we'll have your cape back in no time. I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another Tale of Roe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. See what I can do. Okay. We need... I guess it's not defense, it's stamina. That makes sense. Okay. We need stamina. We're gonna put out 3 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. 1 attack. 1 charisma. Good job, team. Okay. Did we get paid? I don't see anybody paying for their drinks. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest. Let me try. You got it right again. I might even last till dayfall with this. Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No, I cannot drink now that I'm consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails ye. The whole way here you were complaining about having to walk. My bat form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy. By the dragons, could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Oh. Right. Innkeeper. Do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin. I'm afraid not. Oh. That reminds me, my aunt Matilda used to harness the power of Kamaeru's saliva for sun protection? Kamaeru? A beast made out of several animals? Got 3 heads and all, made by the dragons to guard Gaia, likes to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware, I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful. Ah. If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva. I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh. Awkward. What are you looking at me like that? Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal. Oh, nay, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem, I can make it another quest from my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among mortals in the glistening sunlight once more? As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds, especially that part. Splendid, did you hear that? A quest just for me. Let's leave it at 2. Say, Innkeep, while we wait for someone to do his work for him, do you perhaps have a room or 2? Possibly a room without sunlight? Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here. Sure thing, I've got a couple of barred up rooms you can stay there. How much? You can pay when you leave. Grand. I mean, that's really not the question that she asked. She asked how much, not when do I pay. So, seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real girl one day. Thank you. Enjoy your stay. You too, toasty creature. Tasty creature? Oh, Kyle. Go to your room. Okay, we've got a couple of quests we're gonna do here. Okay, we don't want anything about the undead. What's this? Vampire last saw escape. Let's do the vampire cape. Oh, it's got the special S. I don't think the dev wants to deal with mapping out economics, pricing, and numbers. No, that makes sense. I wouldn't play around with that. A quirky vampire is looking for his cape. He seems confused. Wanted to go for the stroll in the sun. I think this is the same. At the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak resides Countess Evelyn, the vampire temptress of men. Be wary of invisible threats. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Hey there, Evelyn. On a mild summer morning, a senile vampire came to look for his cape of invisibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife, Countess Evelyn, stole it from him. She resides at the foot of Witch Wrath's Peak. Venture to the peak and dare to retrieve the long-lost cape, but beware, she might be invisible. Okay. And then we need the Hydra. Let's see. Oh, do we have to? No, we don't have to kill it. We just convince it to give us a little saliva. And we know it likes tea. So we're already... Okay. Kind of adventure might be on your money. Okay. No, I want the one down below here. This guy. One thing that stands in chance against the grueling curse of the sun is Chimera saliva. Okay. Let's see what that makes. Until sunrise. Deep in the Quagman Grove resides a wyvern chimera. Its scales and claws are a valuable treasure to any alchemist, its saliva even more so. As it happens, a certain vampire may be able to use the rare saliva to produce a sunscreen so effective that even he could walk in broad daylight. Is there an adventurer, or mouse, brave enough to confront the beast, the Kamaeru, not the vampire, and bring back a bucket of saliva? Okay, let's see if people walk in and want that quest. Okay, I gotta feed Andu. Important end of the day tasks are being done. We are sweeping up any ooze debris that was left on the ground. I'm going to bed. We are on our we have finished our second day at the inn. But we're still in Act 1, but it will be Part 3, New Friends and Former Enemies, the 59th of the week. But friends, I believe this is where I'm going to leave you. I still have 2 codes left for Kamaeru, a frog rescue. So I'm gonna, if anyone wants them, throw something in the chat right now. If not, I am going to keep those for the next stream. So until then, I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of this adventure. I hope you play a lot of indie games and have a nice break. Everybody go and take a nap. But I will talk to you. Oh, Time Glitch has said something, but I'm not entirely sure what it was. I think waving at me. I'll wave back. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I will see you next week for another fun adventure in an indie game that my community picks. Have a great day.